Remote work, rising prices, and the push for more flexible income have made side hustles more normal than ever. But most people don't want complicated business models, expensive equipment, or a long learning curve. They want something simple, something they can start fast, something that actually pays. These 8 options are some of the easiest ways to make extra cash without a degree. They're realistic, they're flexible, and they fit into real life, even if you're busy, tired, or starting from scratch. Each section includes what a hustle is, why it's easy, how much you can realistically earn per month, and one simple first step to get started. At number 1, freelance social media management. Social media management is one of the easiest online side hustles because every small business needs help posting content, responding to comments, and keeping their pages active. Most business owners don't have time to do it themselves, and they're willing to pay someone reliable to handle it. You don't need a degree, you don't need advanced skills. You just need consistency and basic understanding of how platforms work. Why it's easy. You already use social media. You already know what good posts look like. And most clients only need simple content, not viral campaigns. How much you can earn $500 to $2,000 per month depending on how many clients you take. First step, offer to manage social media for one local business for free for 30 days to build a portfolio. 2. Delivery apps. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. Delivery apps are one of the fastest ways to start earning extra cash. There's no boss, no schedule, no degree. Just turn on the app and work when you want. This is perfect for people who want something flexible and predictable. You can work mornings, nights, weekends, whatever fits your life. Why it's easy. You don't need training. You don't need experience. You just need a car and a smartphone. How much you can earn $600 to $2,500 per month depending on your area and hours. First step, sign up for one app and complete your first delivery. Don't overthink it. Number 3, selling digital products. Digital products are one of the most beginner-friendly online income streams. You create something once, a template, checklist, guide, planner, or simple tool, and sell it over and over again. You don't need design skills. You don't need a big audience. You don't need a website. Platforms like Etsy and Gumroad handle everything. Why it's easy. Digital products don't require shipping, inventory, or customer service. And simple products often sell better than complicated ones. How much you can earn $300 to $5,000 per month depending on demand and number of listings. First step, create one simple template in Canva, something useful, not fancy, and upload it to Etsy. Number 4 is remote customer support. Chat support. Remote customer support is one of the most accessible work-from-home jobs. Companies hire people to answer emails, respond to chat messages, and help customers with basic questions. You don't need a degree. You don't need technical skills. You just need patience and communication skills. This is perfect for people who want stable, predictable income without leaving home. Why it's easy. Most companies train you. The work is straightforward, and the demand is high. How much you can earn $2,000 to $3,500 per month depending on hours and company. First step, apply to one remote support job on Indeed or FlexJobs, even if you don't feel qualified. 5. Local service work. Lawn care, snow removal, junk hauling. Local service work is one of the fastest ways to make real money because people will always pay for convenience. You don't need a degree. You don't need a website. You don't need a brand. You just need to show up and do the work. Lawn care, snow removal, junk hauling, and small handyman tasks are always in demand, especially in smaller towns and suburbs. Why it's easy. People want help with simple tasks. You can start with equipment you already own, and you get paid the same day. How much you can earn $500 to $4,000 per month depending on how many jobs you take. First step, post a simple, "I can help with yard work or hauling" message in your local Facebook group. 6. Flipping items on Facebook Marketplace. Flipping is one of the most underrated ways to make extra money. You find underpriced items, clean them up, take better photos, and resell them for a profit. You don't need a degree, you don't need a truck, You don't need a big investment. You just need an eye for deals. Why it's easy. People constantly give away valuable items. You can start with free listings, and you learn quickly what sells. How much you can earn $300 to $3,000 per month depending on volume and item type. First step, pick up one free item from Facebook Marketplace and relist it with better photos. Number 7. Simple video editing for small creators. Video editing used to be complicated. Now it's easier than ever thanks to beginner-friendly tools like CapCut, Canva, and Descript. Small creators, coaches, and local businesses constantly need help editing short videos. You don't need advanced skills. You don't need expensive software. You don't need a portfolio to start. Why it's easy. Short-form editing is simple. Most clients want basic cuts, captions, and music. And you can learn everything online for free. How much you can earn $500 to $2,500 per month depending on clients and workload. First step, edit one sample video using free footage and post it as your first portfolio piece. And at number 8, renting out tools, gear, or equipment. Most people have tools, gear, or equipment sitting in their garage that they rarely use. Lawnmowers, pressure washers, cameras, trailers, power tools. Instead of letting them collect dust, you can rent them out locally. You don't need a degree. You don't need skills. You don't need time. Your equipment earns money for you. Why it's easy. You already own the items. There's no labor involved. And demand is constant. How much you can earn $100 to $1,000 per month depending on what you rent. First step, list one item you already own on Facebook, Marketplace, or a local rental app. Why these 8 options work for everyday people. These aren't complicated business models. They don't require huge investments. They don't require special training. They don't require a degree. They work because they're simple. They fit into real life. And they're built around skills you already have or can learn quickly. Most people don't need a perfect side hustle. They need something they can start today. Something that brings in real money. Something that doesn't overwhelm them. These 8 options check all those boxes. How to choose the right one for you. Choosing a side hustle isn't about passion. It's about fit. Ask yourself 3 questions. Do I want something online or offline? Do I want flexible income or predictable income? Do I want something active or something passive? If you want flexibility, delivery apps or flipping are great. If you want stability, remote customer support is better. If you want passive income, digital products or renting equipment make sense. If you want something simple and local, service work is unbeatable. There's no wrong choice. Just the one that fits your life right now. Final thoughts, making extra cash doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a degree. You don't need a big following. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need one simple first step. One small action. One thing you can do today. Pick one of the 8 options. Take the first step and let momentum do the rest.